the one, I guess, tenet of the whole Quaker values, that's those spices, is the community one. That's the one that I value the most. I think that just the people that you meet here in any stretch of the imagination are just so great. I mean, I was getting advice from one of my teachers next year saying, go to office hours when you're in college. And I almost, for a second, didn't know what office hours were, because I didn't really understand the concept of not being able to just stroll into a class and have your teacher drop everything for you and just completely answer all your questions, whether they be about calculus, like the teacher actually was, or about, skiing, or just life in general. So I think that's going to be a big adjustment for me, is going from a place where hands down that the people truly care about you, and going out into the real world where there's a chance that they might not. But I'm confident that what I've learned here has changed me into the person that people will care about. And that's another thing that I'm very, very thankful for. It's just not necessarily what I've learned textbook-wise, but just the person that this place turned me into is just something I'll forever be thankful for.
They are passionate. That's the best word I can think of, in the sense that, for example, my teacher for calculus this year, Dr. Cruzen, everyone described him like he's just so nerdy for calculus. And I would always say he loves it so much, and that makes me want to do well. They're just so passionate. They care about what they do. They care about us. They're just genuinely concerned with our success and our happiness and making sure we're learning. They make me want to do well, and that's something that I'm going to have high standards for in college. So if I hate my professors, it's because I came here and they're all amazing. As I leave, I wanted to say that to TA and to Karen Lustig, you guys have shaped my being as I am. Karen with my writing, TA with my writing, both English teachers. Beyond education, they've shaped me into the person that I am, with confidence and courage, and I will take that with me forever.
When I came to MB, I was only sure of two things. I was sure that the people who I grew up with at my old school were the best people in the world, and I was not coming to Moses Brown. But today I'm graduating, so I was clearly wrong, and my parents were the ones that were right. And I remember on my first day of school, I couldn't even look at my 5th grade teacher, Graham Holland. I looked at my shoes the whole time. I could not make eye contact with anyone. The first person that I met had to talk to me. I wouldn't talk to anyone unless I was spoken to. I was so shy and so intimidated. And now when I find myself thinking of leaving this school, I cry. And I feel sad, and I'm definitely gonna miss the community we have. And so I'm so happy that my parents brought me here and they proved me wrong. And that I found some of the smartest people I know, some of the kindest people I know. And I think this is a really big part of my life that's ending, and I don't know how I'm gonna move on over the summer, but I know I'm gonna have to. But it's definitely not gonna go away from me. I'm still gonna hold Moses Brown with me wherever I go, because it's been an incredible 8 years.